Hello and welcome to Joburg today. My name is Dumi Hlapo, bringing you the best of what's going down in and around Johannesburg. St. Benedict's College in Bedfordview hosted the Regional Pipe Band Championship Finals at their Highland gathering, and this is what went down.
If there's one thing you gotta love about our beautiful country is incorporating the heritage and cultures of others and crafting it into one. Right here in St. Benedict's, as you can see, we're having a phenomenal time. And the Highlands gathering of this nature is not only about the pipers, the drummers, or the dancers for that matter, but the spirit in which it is being done in. We speak to the St. Benedict's team captain to take us through his experience as a drummer.
I played for like 8 years now. So I started when I was really young. So pipe band's like been my life now. So I've been leading tip of the juvenile band for 2 years now, grade 11 and 12. Started as with my dad, and it was a nice family thing. So that's what really drove me in the beginning, as we were all together as a family. We were playing together, and that's what really got me going.
The St. Benedict's College Pipe Band will also be travelling to Scotland to compete in the World Pipe Band Championships in Glasgow. Ross elaborates more about keeping the balance between schoolwork and his duties as the captain prior to the competition.
I'm really excited. I'm nervous, it's Worlds, but I'm really excited. I think we're going to do quite well, hopefully. Yeah, all the time, because I'm in prelims now, and this has been a really tough week for prelims, and I've had practices during the week as well, so I've had to kind of stay up later to study, but it's been worth it because it will be worth it.
We caught up with one dedicated parent who was quite expressive in regards of the day and all the excitement it had brought.
St. Benedict's are putting on a good show here. I think it's really very, very good. I'm just really so pleased that there's so many schools participating, and that this has remained a cultural thing in schools. I think that's really a good thing. It just brings a whole nother aspect to us being South Africans, and it just shows that yes, there are still Scotsmen in South Africa, and it's so great. It just brings a whole nother dimension to who we are as South Africans. So I really think it's brilliant. I think the kids are wonderful because this all takes such a lot of practice. You've got to practice the musicians, the dancers. I mean, I think they're doing a great job.
I really wanted to do it, so then I begged my mum for 2 years, and then she eventually let me do it, so then I'm doing it now. It's sometimes like during exams I don't go to dancing that much, but like other than that I go all the time.
I'm Ray for Joburg Today.
Like us on Facebook, joburgtoday.tv, and follow us on Twitter @JoburgToday. Our children are our greatest treasure. They are the future, and there can surely be no better way to ensure an empowered future than by encouraging young South Africans to maximize their potential through education.
Monash South Africa, in collaboration with Dusse Foundation and Spell It, have launched the African Children's Storybook, which contains a collection of stories written by primary school learners from the Zandspruit community as part and parcel of Nelson Mandela Day.
It's wonderful how this project came about. We have been partnered with the Dusse Foundation for about 2 years. They're a foundation out of Australia, and one of the major initiatives they have is to publish stories written by children from different countries around the world.
So Dusse Foundation itself is 4.5 years old. It came about as a result of the founder called Matt Jacobson, and he did a trip to Africa and was going into schools. He has a particular interest in schools, and when he went into some of the township and the rural schools, he found that there were no reading materials in the schools at all. And if there were reading materials, they tended to be Western materials. So he went back with an idea of actually starting a not-for-profit organisation in Australia, but focusing only on getting books written by African children for African children and actually putting those back into the schools.
So I think going forward, we actually want to see more of that coming together. More organisations with similar values, funding partners coming in who have similar values, people with same vision. That's really one of the big things that we're looking at.
We work with the teachers, so it's actually a sustainable program whereby we work with them over a period of 6 to 8 weeks, and we take them through a creative writing process. And it's about writing, kids either writing from their imagination, from their life experiences, or what I really love is actually capturing those oral traditional stories.
Well, we believe in empowerment through education. That's what it's about. And we're not just focused on education with regard to our 4,000 students at Monash, South Africa. We're also committed to education and literacy with young people in surrounding communities.
We had the opportunity to speak to one of the young authors who was published.
I'm proud that I was writing it. The reason that I felt sad is that I was remembering his pain, and the reason that I'm grateful is that he's the one that actually brought me here today. He made one of my dreams come true.
I want to be like you. When I open my eyes, I know and believe that South Africa will be a good and peaceful country after all. Thank you, Tata Madiba.
I'm Leroy Viaggi for Joburg Today.
I'm Zoni Lengubeni and you're watching Joburg Today.
That's all for today. For more on the city, do check out our playlist. From myself, Dumin Hlapo, and the Joburg Today crew, it's goodbye.